I'm Never Notes, and I hope you're having a great Easter break, or maybe you're not getting a break, or maybe Easter's not your thing. But regardless, Easter is known for a few things: fuzzy bunnies, chocolate eggs, and people coming back from the dead. And that's why today's video is brought to you by BIZARREBUB, titled Scary Compilation V8. I'll be leaving a link to his channel in the description below, so be sure to go over there, give him a subscribe, a like. I mean, you don't want that decision to come back and haunt you. So without further ado, let's hippity hop into the mix.
Although there are countless videos out there of ghosts caught on camera, this one definitely stands out from the rest, as what's captured in this one is just beyond belief.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
One evening, Teresa de Ocampo saw her phone lying next to her son. She would often let him use the phone, as this kept him entertained while she went off to do errands.
Dude, cell phones must be like the best parenting tool that has ever happened. I always see parents just let him play games on the phone. He'll be satisfied for like 3 hours. So I don't know. It just seems that way. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that like it's a great tool to calm down or get him to focus on something.
At the end of the day, she would retrieve her phone and look at some of the photos/videos he took. She would often laugh at the stuff she would find on her phone.
Yeah.
However,
Seems cute.
this one particular night was different. She didn't laugh. Rather, she was terrified. The video she saw left her speechless.
Oh my God, is there a creeper?
Take a look at this video and let me know what you think.
What? Look at the what? Wait. What is?
There's a stranger in this video. However, this is
Okay, wait, stop. Before we continue any further, we need to recognize the eye situation here. Okay? This looks like a mask almost. Like this little breakage here looks like a mask, especially right around the eyes. This looks like a mask. That being said, it also looks like, I guess it's supposed to look like a dead person, kind of like, I don't know, like maybe an older person that maybe passed away or something. But it definitely, like these little jagged marks here at the top make it look like a mask. So I'm not convinced so far, but that doesn't mean it's not real. So let's continue.
some random person. In fact, the lady in this video is actually Teresa's mother, who passed away years before. Teresa couldn't believe what she was seeing. Her mother was dead, yet here she is in this video that her son took. Although videos like these are usually pretty creepy, there's something about this one that's just wholesome. To capture footage of a family member who passed away must be unsettling. But at the same time, it's nice to know.
Oh my God, I didn't even see it. Look, it's here. With the arm and all that. Oh, see, like this photo is a little more believable to me. This one is, the other one just looks like a mask. And like I said, I don't know if it is or not, and maybe it's real, but it looks like a mask.
That even while gone, their presence still lingers, and that they're still looking over your shoulder.
Definitely creepy though. Like if I caught my kid, like that would be freaking me out.
From a fish supplying business.
I would throw the phone out. I'd be like, well, time for a new phone. Possessed phone gone.
An employee of the company was looking over at some security footage from last night. Everything in the footage appeared to be normal, when, a few minutes into the video, this happens.
See, these are the worst.
What makes this footage a lot more interesting
is break it down.
That according to the business owner, the freezer door requires a lot of force to open.
Mm-hmm.
It takes almost...
Yeah, they do actually. Because I remember like one of my first jobs I used to have a long, long time ago was working as like a waiter at a restaurant. And in order to open that door, you gotta put some force behind those freezer doors. Um, they don't just like randomly open like that. I guess there's an argument to be made about pressure, but even with that, these big metal locks and stuff, I mean, it'd probably take like the force of like a hand grenade or something to blow that thing open without anybody unlatching it. So I don't know, but like these types of videos are the scariest to me. And the reason they're the scariest to me is like, why? I don't think a business would allow people to go in there and like make a mock ghost video. Like, I don't think that would happen. Maybe it could, but just a random video where you don't get any kind of recognition. Like, I don't even know if they say what the restaurant name is or anything in this. It just seems like a waste. And I wouldn't, if I owned a business, I wouldn't let employees are like, hey, we want to make a fake video in the store. I'd probably, well, if it was me, I'd probably say yes, because maybe I get some clientele. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. You know, more people coming to see the fridge ghost.
Almost 2 people to open the door. Knowing this, the supervisor was shocked to see that it opened all the way on its own.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, it seems as though something pushed it with great force, as it opens really fast. There's no doubting that the video is pretty strange.
Yeah.
The owner of this business is for sure spooked. If anything, they should try recording inside the freezer if that's possible, to see if there might be any explanation for this strange occurrence.
I don't know if it's possible because of the condensation
The
and
following
stuff.
footage was posted by Nerk7, who at the time was living in a house at which she and her sister have encountered unusual things, one of which was caught on camera. It's worth mentioning that the sparkles you see in this footage is actually a filter on Snapchat.
Hey, Yara.
Regardless, the footage alone is pretty creepy. According to
What are we
Nerk7,
looking at?
she and her sister woke up to a noise coming from downstairs. When they went to go check on this noise, they found nothing. However, it wasn't until seconds later, after deciding to leave, that they caught something on camera.
Okay, I see the sparkles. What did I miss it? Okay, sparkles. Thump. Oh, there's a sound? I don't hear the sound, guys.
Videos like these seem pretty genuine, as the reaction of those in them seem authentic. However, a reaction that appears authentic does not necessarily prove the video's authenticity. But there's something about this one that seems real. As always, what are your thoughts?
I don't know. I didn't hear the thump.
The following picture was
So
submitted by Bipolar Nemesis, who, along with this picture, writes,
Bipolar
"My
nemesis.
50-year-old aunt always had night terrors. She's always had them ever since she was a little girl. They come and go, but in 2010, it started again for a couple of weeks. She wakes up screaming, waking up everyone inside her house. She lives with her husband and her 3 sons. They would wake up to her screams. They would always ask what's wrong, and she would often say the same thing, that there were shadows looking at her. She said that they would pull her feet. However, one night, she woke up screaming again. She was sleeping on the couch when, in the middle of the night, she woke up to something terrifying. One of her sons ran to her. She was in the kitchen crying. He then decided to take a picture of the living room where she slept and sent it to me. He says there's a couple of faces in the left corner of the picture, and I noticed the same thing. They had a priest come over and bless their house.
Smart move. Smart move.
But then
that's what you want to do. Okay. That's a good first step. Second step, packing and getting out. Okay. This gives you like, to me, a couple of days, you know, to get your stuff together, get the electricity turned off, maybe get some gasoline, some matches to burn the place down. You know, you've got options, but you got a couple of days now that you got it blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Then it started happening again. She was prescribed Xanax, and now she doesn't have too many night terrors anymore. but she still has them. Here's a picture that bipolar nemesis is referring to.
I don't.
It's a little hard to make out the faces.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it's a little hard to make out the faces. Okay, if you're spending that much time, like if you're inviting priests and stuff over to your house and you're talking about it constantly, you may be seeing things that aren't there. I know that there was like a big hubbub about like once the UFO movies started to arise in like the 50s and 60s, then everybody started reporting UFOs because UFOs were on the brain, right? So you start seeing things. That's not to say that all of those reports were bad or this is not a ghost. It's just to say that maybe if you're constantly talking about it and you're sleeping on it and stuff like that, you may see things that may not actually be that.
But there appears to be a face here and here. But what do you see? Could this be proof of something otherworldly? Perhaps the night terrors that she experienced.
Now, if I saw that would, first of all, I'd have to change my poopy pants because that's what would be happening in that particular instance. But if I saw that, I don't even think I'd have time to package it and deliver it to BIZARREBUB. I would probably just get out and just leave the phone and everything. I would never want to be reminded of this whatsoever.
Experiences aren't necessarily night terrors, but apparitions that cause her to freak out. Doubtless, this one's pretty creepy. This next video was posted by Dash the Dog 20, who woke up late one night to a sound that was coming from outside his window. However, this wasn't any ordinary sound. It was different. It was definitely something he's never heard before. There was also something about the sound that made him feel uneasy. Whatever it was making him feel very tense. Have a listen to the sound and let me know what you think.
Okay. Let's see, peeps. Let's see what we got.
Someone commented that this could have been a nearby train making those sounds.
Is it that high whistle sound? Like that ooh sound? I don't know.
Dash the Dog 20 states that there aren't any trains that pass by where he lives. He lives in the suburbs where there aren't any trains. Figuring out the source of this sound has left him scratching his head, as the sound seems to have come from out of nowhere. This one's weird for sure, but I can't help but think that this might be another incident of trumpets playing in the sky, a phenomena many people claim to have encountered.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
You know what it also reminds me of? The Taos hum, like the New Mexico Taos hum. I don't know if any of y'all know about that, but people in Taos, New Mexico claim to hear a humming noise all the time to the point where it keeps them awake at night, but not everybody hears it. Like a lot of people do though. And scientists went out there to like try to record it and stuff like that, but they haven't been able to find it. But yeah, there's that too. So
is this another incident of that phenomena? Or do you think that this might be something else? Let me know down below. In the following video, MD Strict, who works at a gentleman's club, saw something pretty creepy on one of the security cameras of the place. Take a look at the following footage and let me know what you think.
I'm here at work by myself. There's no one here. DJ's not here. There's no girls here. There's no guest here. It's just me. I'm opening up. There's no one on the stage. I came over here and was looking at the camera system. There is someone standing on the catwalk. Oh my, what the fuck is that?
It sure does look like someone is on stage.
it does.
The apparition in this footage has...
But here's the thing that I'm confused about. He says he's about to open up, but no one's here except him. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'll be the first to tell you. But at a gentleman's club, I would assume that there would be other people there to do other things. Like, you wouldn't be by yourself, right? Like, if you're going to open, I don't think people are coming for the steak and shrimp special. And you would still need chefs too, I guess. But I don't know about that. But this definitely looks weird because it only looks like half a person.
As the outline of a person's body. There might be an explanation for this, but as of right now, no evidence has been brought forth to prove this as otherwise. As always, what are your thoughts on this?
It would be cool if it moved. I guess it wouldn't be cool, but
YouTube user
be
Time
more
to Wait has caught something on camera that has left her at a loss for words. The security camera outside her neighbor's home caught footage of herself acting very strange.
This is what the police sent me.
Wait, what is
This is
this?
what they found from all the footage. This is 2 weeks ago at about 10 p.m.
They say that that's me.
I know for a fact that I worked the next morning and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. I know I was in bed. I know I was in bed. The mannerisms, the behaviors, they're just off. I don't know. Like I said, I can't explain this.
So she's just out there acting like, I guess, some sort of creature? And she doesn't remember any of this? Honestly, here's the thing about this one. If it's a hoax, it's so simple to do and super creepy. Especially with her narrating in the back, like, I was asleep. I can tell you right now, I was sleeping in bed. I was dreaming of puppies and ice cream cones and, fuzzy bunnies. And then waking up to see this. Woo!
So, I'm just gonna leave this here for you. There's another minute or two of it. I'll post it on YouTube.
And she walks backwards?
What makes this footage very odd is the fact that according to Time to Wait, this isn't her. She cannot recall this incident. She clearly remembers lying in bed at the time of this recording. She had to wake up early the following day, so for sure she knew she was in bed when this happened. Many viewers of the video are concerned. Some have commented that this might be evidence of her being possessed. Others think that this might be a sleepwalking incident.
Yeah.
Whether possessed or sleepwalking, it sure is scary to see something like this and not remembering what happened.
Like, here's the thing too. It's very odd, but I know people make stories online now too, where, like, on Twitter, where it's like these horror type stories. I forgot the name of them and stuff, but you can follow like a whole story through Twitter or Reddit or something like that, where it's not real, but it's really good. It's really good. If this is actually happening, she might want to see like a sleep person first before we start calling priests. That being said, if this continues to happen, start bathing in some holy water, or something like that. Start wrapping yourself in Bibles. Just try to stem the tide of possession.
Just imagine looking up at the sky one night and seeing what appears to be a meteor heading towards your way. Although there's nothing spooky about it, it sure is pretty scary to see something like this. In the following video, TJ Charlie caught on camera what appears to be a meteor of some sort. Take a look at the footage that was captured, as it's both mesmerizing and a bit unsettling.
What's that?
Holy.
It's an alien. What is that actually?
Look, everybody's looking at it too. What is that? I guess it's a weird colored comet. The color of it's weird. I don't know if like there's a material that burns that color in our atmosphere. It's big though.
Here's some footage of someone sleeping when, later on in the video, something really creepy happens.
That was no conclusion to the comment one, I guess. What? 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 Wait.
There
What?
appears to be an apparition looking over at the home.
What do you mean appears to be an apparition? It's him. That's the same shirt. He's wearing the same thing. Which leads me to another question. Do your clothes have spirits? They come with you? I don't. The point is, it looks like him. That absolutely looks like him.
Homeless individual. What do you think this might be? Could this be a manifestation of a certain type of entity? Or might it be something else?
It's an out-of-body experience. Yeah.
By this person. It sure is a mystery as to what this might be.
Yeah, that's good.
But whatever it is, it's pretty creepy to see.
Like he's like lay it down. He's like, "Up, I'm going. I gotta go stand on a strip club stage somewhere." Anyways.
Thanks for watching.
Oh,
and until next time.
Well, once again, BIZARREBUB, you come through like a champ. I always like your videos. They're lesser known. It gets my mind working a little bit. Is this real? Is this not real? Either way, a lot of this stuff is terrifying to me, or even, seeing it on the screen, even though it might be real or not real, I probably have nightmares. Anyways, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Go over there, give him a subscribe and a thumbs up. And if you enjoy my content, please give me a subscribe and a thumbs up. Maybe even leave me a comment talking about one of these videos. Do you believe or do you not believe? Well, let me know. So until next time, I'll see you when I see you. So see ya.